Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC. A Quicksave Review is basically a Let's Play and a review mashed together for a game I'm currently playing. And I'm currently playing CrossKrush on the Switch. This is a $5 budget game, and you get to blow stuff up as an old guy, or lady, depending on how you want it to go. But check this out. You run up here, you place a square, boom, you blow stuff up. Now the only thing you don't want to blow up though are the ambulances. You want to make sure those scoot on by, but you got to be careful because they may just run you over. But anyway, yeah, you want to make combos taking these cars out as quick as you can. All the while making sure to not get hit by the ambulance or to take the ambulance out. But yeah, this game, it's a cool little $5 game. I gotta say, it's got a little bit of a learning curve. You know, you're kind of figuring out the best way to combo the cars, because you can see up in the top right, you do have an amount of turns that it suggests you get through. But it can be really hard to stay under that number. I don't think I've stayed under that number more than like maybe 3 times. I have not been great at it, to be fair. So we're gonna blow this one up, go to 4, and then these will move up. And we still got 1 left. It can be hard to like nail it all. I have not been able to do it. If you so choose, you can also run up to a car and hit it with your cane, which is pretty funny. But yeah, the introduction of this game is very strange. Like, you, as this old guy and lady, You're pretty angry because you're dancing in your living room, just enjoying like a Friday night or something like that, and they hear a beep from outside. And if you run all the way back here, you can actually see their house on the left here. So apparently, I don't know if you know, this is the classic tale of old couple. You know, they have a house that was built and has been there for 50 years, and then all of a sudden they built this like. Oh, no, 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 no! We blew up an ambulance and it took us out. That's no good. You know the classic tale where they built a freeway next to where this old couple lives now, you know? Okay, we'll let the ambulance take off. Let these guys scoot up. Here's gonna be a big explosion here. And then, you know, maybe after that, you know, they're not so happy with where they live anymore. They're really mad at the world, you know? Which, I can't blame them. Every level of this game, you are going to get 10 waves of cars. And trying to stay alive the whole time. You don't want to get hit. You do have a health bar up in the top left. So keep that in mind. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole game. Even though I haven't been able to stay under the designated amount of... you know, hits that they want me to do per wave, I've still been able to keep progressing. I have not had a problem progressing yet. Lay that down. Yeah, we're like 1 turn away from getting that number there. Woo! Blow that up. Blow all them up. There goes the ambulance. See, there I feel like we did it right. Go the TNT here. That'll blow them up and blow them up. Man, we're still like gonna be 2 off here. I feel like we were doing real good for combos there too. Man, this is a tough little game. Like I said, it's got a hell of a learning curve to it. It's gonna be one of those games you're gonna have to play a couple times really to kind of nail, you know? I do love the idea, though, that this old guy is just out in traffic trying to defend his home from cars being too loud outside. It just makes me laugh. Hey, there we go. We nailed it. So as you can see, every wave actually has a predetermined set of moves you should be doing to stay under. So you got to kind of look at the cars and just think about it, figure it out. This is not going to work well because I'm going to kill the ambulance, but then there go the cars. You lose points for the cars making their way back, too. The only cars that should be making their way through are ambulances and I think the rollers too. You know, those rollers that will come in and fix streets, you know, the streets and stuff like that. Re-roll down some new pavement. Let's actually quit out here. There is also multiplayer too. If you want to play locally with somebody and play this, you can do that. I did want to show, there was something about this game that I was not the biggest fan of, which is the how to play. They play this for you right before you start, okay? And basically they just give you like 10 cards that you have to read through to figure out how this game works. And I found that to be kind of annoying, because I was like, why not just have some text on screen like while you're playing, you know? You learn by doing, you know? Just having like a bunch of cards on screen like this that you I had to go back through it and like read it a couple times to make sure I was understanding it, because it's kind of weirdly put together. The controls are also strange the way they put this up too. They need a little bit of help with their diagramming and how to play stuff, but like you'll see here, this looks like an old like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 kiosk thing, where on the left, you know, they show you where, you know, this is how you move, this is how you pause and use your cane and activate a cell, you know, to blow up the car. But then on the right side over here, if you're playing with your joysticks the other way, they're like, yeah, here are a bunch of numbers. I feel like I'm looking at like a old car diagram or mechanical, like for an engine, you know, like 5 is this, or even like IKEA directions or something like that. You don't want to be thinking about a service manual or IKEA directions when you're thinking about a video game, you know? In addition to what you saw in the game just now, you also have different ways you can play. I'm just playing on normal, but you can play delicate, which is you'll die in one hit. You can play on fast, which is cars will move faster than, you know, than they do in normal mode. On broken, the ground will stay broken until a roller comes by to fix them, which makes the game ultimately harder because you cannot highlight and blow up cars on broken tiles. And then, of course, you have one hit and you die. Cars move faster, ground cells stay broken, all wrapped into one in Last Will. We're going to pick Florence here. We're going to, as you can see here, you can actually set up your character to look however you want. You can make it look like a bumblebee if you want, which is what we're going to do. So we just finished 4. So we'll go into 5 here and see how this goes. The other thing I wish the game had was like a little bit more variation in the environments. The environment, I know it's a $5 game, I know it's a budget game. Wow, look at that. 1 in 1. Just happened to place it in the right spot. But yeah, I just wish that the environments had more variation. Like, I know it's supposed to be outside their house, but like, I don't know. I wish there was just a bit more going on. As it stands right now, it's like you're out on the same road the whole time. And not much changes. So, that would be one of my big critiques for the game. See, there's broken tiles. There's broken tiles you cannot highlight to blow cars up. We'll take out this white one. So, the red TNT cars will blow up cars all around them. The white cars will set up highlighted areas around them. So, for example, we blow up this TNT car. You'll see all the cars around it blow up as well. Then, we'll do this white one. And then once we blow this white one up, you'll see highlighted tiles all around it. Like that. So this is when we want to wait for the cars and the other trucks to kind of highlight here. Wow, we're actually going to be under our combo for this one. That's a first. I've never been under. But yeah, you know, overall, like, there's a few hitches here and there with the game and a few weird presentation things going on with the game. But overall, as a small little, like, silly puzzle game, I think it's pretty good for $5. Now, that's going to be totally dependent on how many levels there are. I'm going to go ahead and venture out to say that there may only be like 5, or not 5, there may only be like 10 levels. We're on level 5. That's why I was thinking it. There we go. We got them all. And we saved the ambulance. We're 1 over, though. Oh, man. Look at this. Boom! So that was bad because we blew up the ambulance along with it. But I'm not going to be too upset about that. Something really satisfying about blowing up the, like, bus. The buses that show up. I don't know what it is, but, like, when they roll onto one and you blow up a huge bus, it's something real fun about that. Alright, highlight that. Let them scooch. Alright, this, I think a few are gonna get through here. But yeah, I also like that the game sort of gives you like optional progress in that, you know, they're not gonna keep you from moving to the next level if you didn't like completely do it the way they want you to. One makes it through. There we go, now I can take that guy out. So that's probably a better way to go, instead of letting 2 or 3 go through. Alright, we'll get this white car. Also, some of the cars are going to carry objects, like the ambulance up there has a heart, which we're going to blow up in 2 seconds here. Ah, they ran me over. Oh, poor Florence. You will get that item, though, once you blow it up. I haven't found it to be too useful when I'm in the situation of, you know, needing... Like, I haven't been in a situation where I really needed health all that badly. And the cars only seem to really carry extra health stuff, which, for me, I'm kind of like, yeah, big whoop, you know? But yeah, I think that's the biggest detriment of the game. I feel like not having enough levels and possibly not having any other environments to work with here. I think those are the two things with this game that I'm not the biggest fan of. I really wish that there was more of both. I know it's only a $5 game, but I don't know, I'm watching this game and it doesn't really seem like the kind of game that would be hard to make cool stuff for. Oh my god! These cars have no qualms with running over old people. Because I'm kind of sitting here like, you know, how hard would it have been to add like 10 more levels? You know what I mean? Okay. Blow them up, there goes the ambulance. We're gonna let that ambulance go next. And we'll get this guy and blow those next 2 up. There we go. And that'll be level 5. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much the game. Let me go in here. So we just finished 5, so 6 is open, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so from what I can tell, there's only like 10 levels. So I don't know if more are gonna open after this or what, but seems like a really, really short game. Again, I know it's a $5 budget game. It is actually pretty fun, but like, where's the endless mode? You know, like that kind of stuff would, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's a hard recommend just because like I really like the puzzle aspect of it. I like the silly aspect of playing as an old person, like taking out cars and stuff. I like that that's cool, that's there because it's really cool and really silly. But if there's only 10 levels, there's not much game there, you know? And if you don't have anybody to play multiplayer with, I don't know about you guys out there, but for me, just having other difficulties is not really enough to keep me playing. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, more levels would be good, you know? But other than that, you know, I think CrossKrush is actually pretty cool. So if this looks cool to you, you can get it cheaper, or if $5 sounds fair to you, I recommend checking it out because the gameplay itself is pretty fun. But there you go, guys. That is CrossKrush on the Switch. And of course, I'll see you all next time.